Yeah, we'll go ahead and meet Korea before the start of this one. We'll have our national anthems, the batting order coming up. But first, let's meet Team Korea.
안녕하세요. 저는 정현수입니다. 저는 한국에서 왔고 저는 야구를 3년째 하고 있습니다. 제가 좋아하는 선수는 케빈 키어마이어입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 김유진이고요. 대한민국에서 왔습니다. 그리고 저는 야구를 2학년 때부터 시작했고 좋아하는 선수는 에릭 지터입니다.
안녕하십니까. 저는 한국에서 온 이찬솔입니다. 저는 야구를 3학년 때부터 시작했고 제가 좋아하는 선수는 김희중 감독님입니다.
안녕하십니까. 저는 대한민국에서 온 강서빈이라고 합니다. 저는 야구는 4학년 때부터 시작했고 좋아하는 선수는 양의지 선수입니다. 안녕하십니까. 저는 제 이름은 이정이고 제가 사는 곳은 대한민국입니다. 그리고 제 야구한 포지션은 피처이고요. 제가 가장 좋아하는 선수는 오승환입니다.
안녕하십니까. 제 이름은 이재성이고 대한민국에서 왔습니다. 저는 야구를 4학년 때부터 시작했고 좋아하는 선수는 오승환입니다.
안녕하십니까. 저는 대한민국에서 온 윤주혁입니다. 제 포지션은 외야수이고 제가 좋아하는 선수는 브라이스 하퍼입니다.
안녕하십니까. 저는 한국에서 온 김범준이라고 합니다. 저는 3학년 때부터 야구를 시작했습니다. 좋아하는 선수는 양의지 선수입니다.
안녕하십니까. 저는 조우현입니다. 그리고 야구는 3학년 때부터 시작했고 제가 좋아하는 선수는 야시엘 푸이그 선수입니다.
안녕하세요. 전 대한민국에서 온 이채민입니다. 저는 현재 다니는 학교가 서울 사당초등학교입니다. 제가 제일 좋아하는 선수는 오승환입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 전진필입니다. 대한민국에서 왔고 저는 3학년 때부터 야구를 시작했습니다. 제가 제일 좋아하는 선수는 오승환입니다.
제 이름은 안우진입니다. 대한민국에서 왔습니다. 야구는 4학년 때부터 시작했습니다. 제가 좋아하는 선수는 데르치토입니다.
저의 이름은 이상준이고 대한민국에서 왔고 저는 야구 2학년 때부터 시작했고 좋아하는 선수는 몰리나 선수입니다.
저의 이름은 정지성입니다. 저는 대한민국에서 왔고 저는 2학년 때부터 야구를 시작했습니다. 제가 좋아하는 선수는 호세 알투베 선수입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 이세윤입니다. 저는 대한민국에서 왔고 제가 야구를 시작한 것은 4학년 때였습니다. 그리고 전 두산 베어스의 오전.
We're back at the Cal Ripken Major 70 World Series. You met Team Korea. We will meet Team Puerto Rico. Those are the two teams playing this afternoon. Isn't that funny how it works? We're going to meet the two teams that are meeting up on the ball field. This is our first.
They hit their cutoff man. They don't let you get the extra base. They are very, very good at that, and they practice.
Jae-Sung Lee will lead it off. He is the opposing pitcher, right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Again, they'll play rather deep in the outfield, 235 down the lines, 265 in straightaway center field. Pitch by Korea. The lefty is
Lee Sang-jun at the plate.
Full count pitch. Interesting to see the Japan team in attendance for this one today. They play next. Here's a swing and a chopper to short. Gonzalez in front of it. He throws across the field in time for 2-2 the count. 1 out in the inning. Here's the next pitch. Swung on. Ball just past Barreto, the third baseman. Kneeled down and tried the old close the eyes swipe.
Swipe tag is what it looked like. I mean, he just did. He knelt down and tried to swipe at it and snag it, turned his head away from the ball, and that's the first thing you don't want to do is turn your head.
One of those Olay attempts at the ball by the hot corner third baseman Barreto. Runner on.
Aboard at first, and he got drilled in the side, and boy, that didn't feel good. And a left-hander with a fastball, and he will walk down to first base, and a little bit of pain there. That one didn't feel very good at all.
Here's a bunt attempt. He pulled the bat back and took strike 2. So Kang 3-2.
He stepped out of there really quick when he was going to bunt, almost like he was going to get hit. And the umpire, you know, Josh called that strike, and it was there. I was really kind of surprised out of the way he stepped out of there.
3-2 the count, 1 out. See if the runners go here. Here's the pitch. They don't. The pitch is low, and it's ball 4. Just missed.
And I'm surprised he hasn't. Usually they'll call a timeout and ask the umpire where that pitch is at.
To Korea, 22 pitches. This one, again, a little high, and he's wondering where those pitches are. That's ball 4, and a run scores.
So we talked earlier throughout the tournament. We've talked about it. Run.
Bom Joon Kim will step in and bat. 333 average in the event. First pitch is high.
Used 7 other pitchers in their 3 games, but he was not one of them. But he gets a nice called third double and 3 RBIs.
1-0 our score. From the stretch, here's the 1-0 count. The pitch. Here's a 3-2 pitch. A little bit high, ball 4. Third walk of the inning for Eric Correa. And it's 2-0.
Well, the Cares.
Well, let's see. They're going to make some defensive changes. He gave the ball
at third, and so somebody went out to right field. We'll have to find out who that was.
So we do know that Rivera's pitching, but we're wondering who the right fielder is right now, as we have Barreto at first. Gonzalez moves from right field to third, and Rivera's first pitch of the game is coming up. It's a Rivera's with next pitch, bounces past the catcher. Here comes the runner, the throw, and he's safe, slides in there, does Kang. And it's stretch. Rivera. Breaking ball grounded towards third. Gonzalez in front of it. He throws across the field in time for the out. Third out of the left fielder batting 5th. John Nieves, a catcher, batting 6th. Diego Garcia hitting 7th, playing 2nd. Roberto Barretta now at 1st, batting 8th. And Derek Rivera in center field, batting 9th. First pitch is a strike to Jean-Daniel Gonzalez. He stepped out of the batter's box. It's almost an automatic strike call there. Yeah, it's close.
Showed that bunt, and then he pulled back and wanted to see that first pitch. He's seen it. It was a strike.
Here's a swing and a shot to center field. June is under it. Easy catch in center field for the first out. Pitching is next pitch, swung on, softly hit down the third base line. Charging is Lee. He's not going to get the runner at first. Gonzalez a little too quick and beats it out for an infield single.
It would have been a tough toss to get him, and he even went down and tried to make that major league stop. One hop throw over to first base, still not going to get him. That's, like you mentioned, Tom, it really slows down at times on the turf, and if you're going to get it on the second, or Rico did not try to take the bag that time.
2-0 pitch, swing, a ground ball to second base. Lee on top of it. He makes the catch, flips to second, on to first for the 4-6-3 inning ending double play. Very close, but a double play to end the inning here in the first. We played 1, and it's Korea 3, Puerto Rico nothing. We'll take a break. Cal Ripken, Major 70 World. Here's a swing and a shot to center field, going back, and the ball falling in front of June. I thought he had a chance to maybe come in and attempt to make a catch at that. Instead, a leadoff single for Rivera.
I think he thought the same thing at first, maybe then kind of didn't see it off the bat very well, because he started to go to where he would come in for a line drive. Then he stopped and just moved over and slid over, let the ball come to him, preventing the double, but again, maybe lost it off of the bat. Again, partly cloudy skies here. With
first takes a lead, Rivera. Here's a swing, chopper to set to short, on over to the bag at second, off the glove of Lee into right field. That'll be an error, and runners at first and third here for Puerto Rico.
Yeah, the throw, I don't know if it was good enough to make back. Strike 2.
Here's a swing and a chopper right side. That should get a run home. Second baseman Lee makes the sure out at first. A run does score on the ground out off the bat. From the stretch, the pitcher works. Here is the next day. Swing and a miss. He strikes Barreto out for the third out of the inning. Second strikeout of the inning as well. One run scores on one hit in air and one runner left on base. We head to the third. Korea 3, Puerto Rico 1. Cal Ripken Major 70 World Series baseball.
And Lee at the plate. Swings at the first pitch. Caught the third baseman a little deep, and the throw over to first is bobbled by the first baseman. It's going to be an error on the first baseman, and the runner is going to be count. Again to short. Flip to second for one, relay to first in time, double play ball. And that is why you would steal that bag, try to be preventive in getting caught in the double play. Unfortunately, though, that is the 6-4-3. That is a very, very good move by the defense. So Jeon Jun-pyo hits the first pitch right to the shortstop again. Ground ball over to first. And that is it. That is a quick inning. He finds himself down by a score of 3-1 here on the scoreboard. Brought to you by Sports Engine. We'll get you updates throughout the tournament and scores, as we have mentioned that other teams have finally finished. We know our outcomes of the earlier games today, and the second and short, and then the outfield is shifted towards right. Big gap in left center. Strike three called as he watched a beautiful pitch go right down the middle. Froze him right there at the plate. Popped up high in the air. Catcher comes out, waving everybody off, and makes the grab. That is a tough play. If anybody has ever caught, 2-1 pitch. Changeup delivered and sent to center field. The flyout will be recorded as an out. 3-2, and he did not like that call. He steps out of the box. Kind of shook his head, and he steps back in. 3-2, 2 down. Big pitch here. Can they get out of the inning again in a 1-2-3? No, threw it down almost a little short hop there, but he does get it to the glove. So a walk given up. The walks have cost them today. Will it throw over to first? Back in time is the runner. Now he goes, and it was a balk. That's what I thought. He did not come set. So they call the balk, and the runner automatically will get second. It'll be no pitch. And the coach will explain why he was called for the balk and from the dugout. He just didn't come set. That's all it was. Got to come set. Got to hold it for a little bit. Got to have that pause in there. Hangs down. We'll resend it again. Checks the runner. They'll play a cat and mouse game for the second baseman. Runner goes. Here comes the throw, and it's into left field. He'll get up. He's going for home. He will score. So again, it was a pretty decent throw, but it was low. The third baseman has got to make sure he gets in front of that ball. He does not. The runner heads up immediately off the bag and to home. He scores. So it's a stolen base and then a pass ball, or an error actually on the catcher.
And not a bad throw at all by Nieves.
But they said no, can't go yet. First batter to the plate, rips the first pitch. That is Correa, and that ball goes into center field on a line drive shot past the second baseman. And a single to start things off here. That's the got to stay close, and you lose about a half a step on that. Change up. That one hit deep right center field. Going over the center fielder on the run. Makes the grab out on the track. Hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark.
Yeah, June moving over from center to right center to make that catch. A long run. He snow coned it in left center field, or right center field.
Sorry.
I know it's a little thing, but boy, that block by the catcher, outstanding. He gave up his body, blocked it with his gear. That's what you got the gear on for.
That's right. Unassisted to first, he'll hold on to the ball. Smart move. Knew he could not. You have a big, tall kid. Long legs on him.
Rather skinny too. I saw him on the base paths earlier. He is tall and skinny, but a good catcher.
Nice knockdown by the third baseman. He gets up to make the throw. Got him. What a hang by the first baseman, too. Flat on his stomach. Lee holds on to that throw that was low. Two phenomenal plays by either side of the diamond. Gets the third out in the inning. And they continue to hold Puerto Rico from coming home. It is the end of the fourth. It is a 4-1 lead. Korea on top. They're coming back next right here on JockJive.com.
Hi, I'm Yasmani Grandal, catcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I just wanted to congratulate the Babe Ruth and Cal Ripken baseball players from around the world, especially those competing in the Cal Ripken World Series in 2018. Best of luck to you all. Glad Force 3 Pro Gear is the official gear for the catchers. It's the same gear I wear to stay safe out there.
On vacation, you share things. You share your space. Share surprises. You share adventures and natural wonders. You might even share a laugh with your sister. These are the memories you'll share forever when you explore Branson together. ExploreBranson.com.
Baseball Factory is the official player development partner for Babe Ruth. Over the last 24 years, our system of evaluation and player development has helped mold some of the top players in the game today and go through a comprehensive evaluation process to find out where you really stack up against other players your age from all over the country. For more information, please visit baseballfactory.com.
Top of the order for Korea here in the fifth inning. It'll be Jae-Sung Lee, the right-handed batter, 0 for 2 in the game, facing Adele Rivera. Pitch nearly hits the leadoff man Lee, 1-0 the count.
Yeah, it was a pitch that slipped out of the hand there, and that one got up and in, and Lee had to back out of there quickly.
1-0 pitch by the right-hander. That's in there for strike. 1-1 the count. Adele Rivera came in the first inning. He got the only batter he faced in the first inning out. He's pitched the next three. This is fourth inning of work now. He has done a nice job. He's given up just one run. Breaking ball, a dandy, drops in there for strike two.
His pitch count too, Tom, is phenomenal. He's just now thrown his 40th pitch, and we're 4 innings of work for this young man. So he's really, really done a nice job. Just a little over 13 pitches an inning for his first 3.
Here's a fastball chopped to first, and a nice stab by Gil Martin at first base to retire the leadoff hitter here in the fifth inning.
That's one of those again off the turf, and oh yeah, I got it. It's in the glove because he had to look down to make sure he had it, because when it came at him, he stuck the glove out there, knocks it down. He's able to grab it, squeeze it, and tag the bag, unassisted out.
Jae-Sung Lee will step in and bat now, also from the right side. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the first, came around and scored. First pitch is high, 1-0 the count. Top of the fifth inning, Korea, 3 runs in the first, 1 in the fourth. They lead at 4-1 over Puerto Rico. The winner will play the winner of the 5:30 game, Japan against the Bahamas. A lot of wind blowing out. Here's a swing and a looper to the shortstop, who has to leap up on the grass in shallow left field. Gonzalez able to make that catch for the second out.
2 outs in the inning. Don't forget, folks, the Highcast Sports app puts the game in your hands so you can save and share your favorite game highlights. Moments that matter will come up right at the end of the game. And Highcast Puerto Rico does have 2 innings to work with, so they do have 6 outs yet.
Pitch in there for strike 3, watched by Sung Joon Lee for the 3rd out of 1, 2, 3, 5th inning for Adele Rivera. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Korea 4, Puerto Rico 1. This is Cal Ripken Major 70 World Series Baseball. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Yasmani Grandal, catcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I just wanted to congratulate the Babe Ruth and Cal Ripken baseball players from around the world, especially those competing in the Cal Ripken World Series in 2018. Best of luck to you all. Glad Force 3 Pro gear is the official gear for the catchers. It's the same gear I wear to stay safe out there.
Book now. Dolly Parton's Stampede.
The world's most visited dinner attraction. Don't miss it.
Tom Ladd and Chuck Sebastian with you. Branson, Missouri, the sun shining beautifully here today. Few clouds in the sky, but nothing like yesterday. That was unbelievable, the storm that passed through here yesterday afternoon. Washed out a couple of games. We got 2 in. They finished those other 2 games this morning. So we are caught up and should be a fun final 3 days of this event with the semifinals today, the championship games tomorrow. That'll be the international title game and the U.S. title game tomorrow. Saturday will be the World Championship. Are you ready for the World?
I can't wait. This is going to be fun because I'll tell you what, looking at what we've got moving on so far is some very impressive baseball.
Absolutely. Kang with a strike to Diego Garcia to lead things off here in the 5th. Next pitch a bit high, 1-1 to count. We're in the 5th, bottom of. We only play 6 innings, so this one is winding down. Kang's next. Here's a swing and a line drive. Base hit up the middle. Bounces in front of June. Leadoff single for Garcia. That's the 4th hit of the game now for Puerto Rico, and it'll bring up Jeremy Gilmartin. Sorry about that with the big inning here. Kang's pitch swung on. Here's a fly ball right side. Second baseman out a few. Can't see it. It falls. Right fielder's going to get the force at first. And I don't know if it was called an infield fly or not. It was just beyond the grass or the dirt portion of the field. Now the umpires are going to talk about it. Wasn't an infield fly. They get the force at second base. So a fielder's choice for Gonzalez. He's at first. They do get the force at second.
Now they're saying it was infield fly, and they're saying...
Oh, double play.
Double play.
To end the inning, so interesting way to end the inning. So
wow.
Infield fly called, and they get the run, the force at second to end the inning. That's an interesting call there. I wondered if they called infield fly. Rivera's first pitch swung on. Here's a shot to center field over the head of the second baseman Garcia. Leadoff single for Kang, his first hit of the afternoon.
Of course, remember, he came on to start pitching in the third inning, so he has got himself aboard, and that's a good idea for him. Give a little insurance for himself, and hopefully his teammates can bring him around.
They see a bunt here. Jun Pyo-jun, the center fielder, 0 for 1, grounded out to short and walked at an RBI walk in the first. He does bunt right back to the pitcher, picked up by Kang. He throws over to first. This is where you want those insurance runs. That's a sacrifice bunt to June. Play goes 1-3 for the out. Runner advances to second on the play. And it'll bring up Bom Joon Kim, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Number 2, Jong Ji-sung.
We have a pinch hitter here.
Ji-sung to the plate now.
Yep, Ji-sung, who came in, that's right. Here's another bunt right back to the pitcher, and he'll throw it over to first base. So back-to-back sacrifice. 1-3, 2 outs. Runner now at third, but 2 outs. And Kim batting. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Ground ball right side. Second baseman Garcia charges fields and throws over to first base. A leadoff single with the fire department, the official weather people. Here's a shot down the left field line past a diving Lee. And looks like it'll be extra bases for the leadoff man, Brian Gonzalez. A double down the line. He hit that one a ton.
And he slowed at first, not waiting, and he was kind of watching it instead of listening to his coach. He might have had the way he hit the out. You wouldn't hurt you. You're right. The bases would be empty.
Here's a swing, pop up left side. That looks to be playable. Shortstop reaching up, and he bobbled the ball in foul ground.
Oh, man.
Bobbled it. That's Ong, who on her long look. Here's the pitch on 0-2. A little bit low, bounces away from the catcher. And Gonzalez on the passed ball moves into third base with nobody out. 1-2 the count to Korea. Great Bambino.
Yeah, he would have been fun to watch.
Sultan of SWAT. Here's a swing and a fly ball to center field. That'll get the run home. It should. Here comes a throw by the center fielder Jun. Cut off, and the run does score. An out recorded for Korea. That's the most important thing. Waits. Here's the next. Swung on. Ground ball to third. Picked up by Lee, the third baseman. Strong throw across the field. In time for the second. Left field again. Here's a pitch. Swung on. Here's a shot down the left field line. That's down. Could be extra bases, and is for Lopez. Rounding first, heading for second, and he slides in with a 2-out double, the second double of the inning.
An almost
2-run lead. 2 outs in the inning. Here's a ground ball right side. Lee, the second baseman, in front of it. Scoops and flips over to first for the out, and Korea hangs on and knocks off Puerto Rico by a score of 4-2. That's your final. Korea wins it. We'll take a break and recap it after this. This is Cal Ripken Major 70 World Series Baseball. Korea wins it over Puerto Rico, eliminating Puerto Rico. Korea advances to the International Championship game tomorrow at 4:30. They'll take on the winner of the 5:30 game today, Bahamas or Japan.
And now we've got the 2 players that are receiving the Player of the Award for the game. And for the Puerto Rico team, it is going to be number 4, Adiel Rivera. And for Korea, they also Lee Chan-sol gets the award there. The Players of the Game brought to you by Youth One Sports. Now we'll get set for the moments that matter. They are brought to you by Highcast Sports, the app that puts the game in your hands so you can save and share your favorite game highlights. The moments that matter in Highcast Youth Sports Social Network and beyond.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you enjoyed.
Big play at third.
Please remember to check under your seat for your belongings as you leave the park this afternoon. We hope to see you back here for the next game.
Heck of a defensive play in this one that made a difference. And I'll tell you, the kids have been very impressed with their defense all week long, Chuck. It's been impressive to see them play Infield, outfield, the speed. We saw a couple outfielders run down fly balls.